a saint again. We gotta learn wrong from right when we begin. Don't ever think that you a saint without sin. Sinner that turned to a saint, still sinning, but they tell you that they ain't. You can tell from the picture they create. Just look at the negative, they still doing negative. Crime after crime is repetitive. Time after time it's consecutive. Criminal minds are competitive. Who's the most violent executive? Who got the juice, no beverage? Who is the brute with the leverage? Ignorance acts like a sedative, but soon as they wake from the nonsense, now they fully conscious, because they used to be monsters. Some of them still move amongst us. They were brainwashed as youngsters. Some sinners move around like anacondas, but some saints move around like black mambas. Don't allow them to do the honors, cause they take suicide selfies with photo bombers. May not be a saint, but who ain't without sin? A sinner can be a saint again. We gotta learn wrong from right when we begin. Don't ever think that you a saint without
Now where
sin.
shall I begin? Let me think, I even got it in ink on my skin. Father, forgive me for I have sinned. Now amen, I appear and then I'm gone with the wind, singing psalms in the form of a song like a hymn. I am him, I was busy worrying about them, but through you and not the why who what, where and the when. Now again, are you really doing all that you can? And if not, stop criticizing family and your friends. Make amends, and then maybe one day it'll end. See, there's a place up in heaven one day we'll attend. It depends on the time we spend thinking revenge. So much dirt was done, the universe needed a cleanse. It was meant because we're all sinners, we need a Lord in us. So think of that before you go pointing your fingers. Shit, forget losers, they even saw winners. They don't even say the grace before dinner.
May not be a saint, but who ain't without sin? A sinner can be a saint again. We gotta learn wrong from right when we begin. Don't ever think that you a saint without
City
sin.
sinning with citizens, conditions grim like no oxygen. Corners start boxing and they tremble on the block again like hostages. They can't describe the harmfulness. Streets of rage turning up the volume lit. Who ended it? Who started it? Who aiming it? Who targeted? The problem is that line between the love and where the horror lives. Leaders and the followers for hearts that lust. Stand back, cause son, that's not a part of us. We're charging up, right hand in God we trust. Friends and foes, enemies, alliances. Saints and sinners, some grateful, some great pretenders. No evil, just stay replenished. They greet you, then stay the witness. Must see through the fakest image. They feeble, just stay a distance. Those who care will be there when the paint is finished. Don't waste a minute with faith, just live it. If it is fate, then face your business. Escape the menace, erase whatever the sinner created. Replace, diminish your saints, a vision of grace and wisdom. Don't mistake or run from the feeling in time. Even the slides reveal it, so who's the winner? Saint or sinner? Saint or
May
sinner?
not be a saint, but who ain't without sin? A sinner can be a saint again. We gotta learn wrong from right when we begin. Don't ever think that you a saint without sin.